afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News here at the Christmas zone that we have set up for you at Echelon Square. My name is Devi Paldano. Now before we head into your stories in more detail, let's first take a look at your headlines. Former Minister Partali Champikaranavarka released on bail. Showery conditions over the island reduce. Landslide red alerts issued to 2 districts continue. Supreme Court Justice Prasanna Jayawardena has passed away. Turkey rights group decries Saudi verdict on Khashoggi murder. Now taking a look at one of your headline-making stories now, former Minister Partali Champikaranavarka was released on bail today by Colombo District Magistrate Kanchana Niranjana De Silva.
He was released on a cash bail of 25,000 rupees and 2 sureties of 500,000 rupees each. The court further ordered him to appear at the Criminal Crimes Division every last Sunday of the month. Former Minister Partali Champikaranavarka was also advised not to interfere with the prosecution's witnesses. Former Minister Ranavarka was arrested at his residence in Battanmulla on the 18th of this month by the officers of the Colombo Crimes Division. Partali Champikaranavarka was arrested and ordered to be produced before the court after considering an investigation report submitted by the Colombo Crimes Division, which investigated an accident in Rajgiri on the night of February 28, 2016.
This government was formed promising that bond scam thieves will be punished. They also promised to punish the perpetrators behind the 21st April attacks. Instead, they are now punishing a Sinhalese Buddhist leader. Although the police acted in a biased manner, we were confident that the judicial system that was stabilized through the 19th Amendment to the Constitution will ensure justice prevails. An independent judiciary is not decided by politicians, but also by the people of this country.
We now see that the state and police powers are being used to hunt down their political opponents. Partali Champika was arrested as a result of this. It is quite evident that this is an illegal way of implementing the law.
The ambassador of Turkey in Sri Lanka, Tunka Uzguhanda, played a farewell call on Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa at Temple Trees yesterday. The Prime Minister highlighted the long-standing bilateral relations the two countries have shared. Turkey was one of the first countries to establish diplomatic relations with Sri Lanka following independence. It was also during Prime Minister Rajapaksa's term as president that the two countries established embassies in Ankara in 2012 and in Colombo in 2013. The ambassador noted that Sri Lanka and Turkey have always supported each other in international fora, and there is a lot of room for enhancement of economic cooperation. Prime Minister Rajapaksa also expressed an interest in increasing the number of Turkish tourists to Sri Lanka in the coming years. India's Chief of Naval Staff, Admiral Karambir Singh, called on Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa in Colombo yesterday. Several matters related to security, defence and intelligence were discussed. Supreme Court Judge Prasanna Jayawardena has passed away at the age of 63.
The justice passed away at a private hospital in Colombo. He was a past student of Royal College, Colombo. The President's Council served the Bar Association of Sri Lanka as a vice president. He was also a member of the Presidential Commission appointed to investigate into the controversial central bank bond scam.
Now taking a look at some weather news now, the Department of Meteorology states that the prevailing rain is expected to reduce from tomorrow. The Department of Irrigation stated that 36 irrigation tanks are still on spill level. Meanwhile, the red notice on landslides for 2 districts are still in effect. Wasanta Senadera, senior geologist of the NBRO, stated that the warnings have been issued to certain divisional secretariats in the Badulla and Nuwara districts. 13 districts have been affected due to the heavy rainfall. Badulla, Monoragala, Batiklowa, Ampara, Kandy, Nuwara, Matale, Hambantota, Kurunegala, Puttalam, Kegol, Anuradhapura and Polonnaruwa are the districts that have been affected. The Disaster Management Centre stated that 65,316 people of 19,072 families have been affected by the inclement weather. Meanwhile, our correspondent stated that flood waters in many areas are residing. The community hall constructed at Aswadumma in Panduwas, Nuwara was vested with the public yesterday.
The new community hall was vested with the public under the patronage of State Minister Dayasiri Jayasekara. The project incurred a sum of 2 million rupees.
Today, the country needs a good parliament. The general public spoke about issues pertaining to the 225 MPs in parliament. It was because there were those who did not even pass the GCE O-level. They engaged in corruption and robbed state property. There is no need for this in parliament. People say that this parliament should be bombed and destroyed. So we urge you to create a good parliament at the general election. Former President Maithripala Sirisena arrived yesterday to watch the latest singular movie U-Turn, produced by Maharaja Entertainment Private Limited.
Following the movie, the former president expressed these views.
You can concentrate on watching a movie. It was a good production. There has been a lot of hard work. Anyone can watch this movie.
චිත්‍රපටයක් විදිහට ඉතාමත් හොඳයි.
චිත්‍රපටි බලන අතරේ මම දෙක වගේ දැසල කොරෝනා දිස්ත්‍රික්කේ සංගායන විදිනවා. ඔව්. දේශපාලන ලෝකේ කතා වෙන ඔබතුමා ඊළඟ මහමැතිවරණයට.
4 people were injured in an accident which took place in the Kurunduga-Hatakma area on the Southern Expressway. The injured were transferred to the Karapite Teaching Hospital for further treatment.
At around 7:10 in the night, a van that was flying from Colombo knocked a van from behind in the Kuruga-Hatakam area on the highway. 4 people were killed in the accident and 2 sustained injuries. The injured were admitted to the LPTA base hospital. They have been transferred to the Karapite Teaching Hospital for further treatment. That the deceased van driver is 42 years old, a resident from Wadua.
And that is a wrap of lunchtime news here on TV1. For more news, log on to our award-winning website www.newsfirst.lk. For the Newsfirst team, I'm David Paldano. Take care.